Do you want to know whether you are a carb addict? Let's find out! Welcome to my channel Keto Ninja Toki. Fumio Toki is my name. I'm promoting the benefits of keto diets. I'm gonna ask you a dozen of questions, and I want you to count how many questions you would say yes. Are you ready? Question 1. Are there always some carbs in each of your meal, like rice, noodles, or a pasta? Question 2. Do you often eat noodles? Question 3. Do you often eat rice? Question 4. Do you eat desserts every night? Question 5. Do you eat sweets when you are tired? Question 6. Do you like snacks like potato chips or rice crackers? Question 7. Do you like sugary drinks like fizzy drinks or tapioca? Question 8. Do you like fruit juice like orange juice or grapefruit juice? Question 9. Do you have to put some sugar in your coffee or tea? Question 10. Do you stock snacks and sweets at home? Question 11. Do you get sleepy after a meal? Question 12. Do you sometimes eat sweets before you go to bed? How did you go? If your number is 0, you have no carb addiction whatsoever. Well done. Your weight should be controlled really well. Maybe you are a keto dieter already. If your number is between 1 and 3, you have minimum carb addiction. You may be on a low carb diet and you are managing your weight quite well. Let's keep it up and stick with your carb intake. If your number is between 4 and 7, you are on a moderate carb addiction. You are on carb diets. You may not overweight, but there is a strong potential to develop an overweight issue. So watch out for carbs. 8 or more would be severe carb addiction. You are a typical carb addicts and you may be overweight or beyond. Don't get me wrong though, I'm not trying to let you down. No, many of us get trapped by carb addiction without realizing it. Let's find out what really happens when we eat carbs. Carbs are an intoxicating substance. I'm sure many would criticize me, but let me dare to say, carbs, especially refined carbs, like sugar or flour, are just like drugs, alcohol or nicotine. When we eat refined carbs, they turn into glucose quickly in our body. Glucose is really sugar. And glucose gushes into our body and reaches our brain. As glucose seeps into our brain, a narcotic called beta endorphin is injected into our brain. drugs like heroin, cocaine, and amphetamine, as well as nicotine and alcohol, all release the same addictive substance in our brain. Even worse, when carbs and fats are eaten together, more beta endorphin is released in our brain. But carbs and fats are the yummiest combination, right? Think about hot chips or French fries. Yummy! Youtiao, the Chinese deep-fried dough. Yummy! Buttered toast, jam on top. Yummy! Donuts. Yummy! Ice cream. Yummy! Pizza, burgers. Yummy, yummy, yummy! We feel all these foods are super yummy because they soak our brain in beta endorphin. These foods make us keep eating donuts one after another, a scoop of ice cream followed by the second and third. This is how we get hooked on carbs. This is how we overeat and become overweight. And this exactly happened to me 2 years ago. For other substances, there are some restrictions. Heroin, cocaine, amphetamine are all illegal. Kids cannot drink alcohol or smoke cigarettes. But there is no restriction on refined carbs. Our carb addiction actually starts from childhood. And so it's very easy to be carb addicted. Therefore, it is not really your fault even though you are overweight. True, it's not your fault, yet you are still in charge of your well-being, right? Do you want to bring your weight down a bit and be fitter? Let's break your carb addiction. If you are a carb addict and overweight now, it is quite easy to lose weight. I'm the living proof. I was overweight about 2 years ago because I was a carb addict. And then I hopped on a keto diet, lost about 10 kg in 3 months. Since then, I'm on a keto diet. I look pretty good right now, right? Not so bad. That's the power of ketogenic diets. However, if you stop eating carbs altogether, you may suffer some withdrawal symptoms because you have lived off carbs so many years. I had withdrawal symptoms too when I hopped on keto diets. As you restrict your carb intake in the first week, especially in the first 3 days, you may feel irritated, drowsy, and tired, and you think this is happening to you because you are not eating carbs. So you eat carbs again. That's bad. In this case, my suggestion is to go slow. Shift your eating pattern towards a keto diet via 3 stages. Stage 1, 1 low-carb meal a day. Eat a low-carb meal at night as dinner. Meat or fish with some veggies. No rice, no noodles, no desserts either. Your breakfast and lunch remain to be carb meals. Stick with this for 1 week and see how you feel. If you feel good, move on to stage 2. Stage 2. 2 low-carb meals a day. Eat 2 low-carb meals at noon, lunch, and night, dinner. Make sure your morning is still low carbs. And then see how you go for 1 week. By the time you get used to stage 2, you may feel your weight is coming down. If so, it's time to celebrate. Get excited. Congrats yourself. Yeah! Or let me know. I'm gonna congratulate you. Now, it's time to move on to the last stage. Stage 3. Stage 3. All meals low in carbs. Eat low-carb meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your ketosis is really accelerated in stage 3. If you can hold on to it for 1 week or 2, you definitely feel toned. You may lose a couple of kilos within 1 week or 2. Yeah, you are the champion now! No need to rush moving up stages. Take some time on each stage until you feel comfortable to move on to the next. This is how you can break away from the carb addiction and minimize the withdrawal symptoms. It would be easier than you think if you follow the tactic. If you have any questions, please leave in the comments. I'm logging off. Happy keto dieting! Yay! If you like my video, follow me on Twitter and subscribe my channel. Enjoy your day or a night!